there was a pastor. He was a pastor for 30 years in a place called Sapele in Delta State. He had 20 members for 30 years. He had raised up a lot of people that were doing well. They passed through him. 30 years of affecting people without being affected. 30 years of darkness instead of light. 30 years. He raised a lot of young men who came through him, who were doing well in different cities. One day, one of his boys came from Lagos and decided to visit the village. Went around, he was building a house. Said, let me visit my father. He went there, he saw his daddy. Daddy, you are still here? In one small store, you are still here? God's time. He said, God's time is the best. You know, and this pastor, he said, Daddy, this is bad now. I will invite you to our church so you bless them on Sunday. I'll be traveling tomorrow, Friday, so we'll drive through and get to Lagos. He said, are they much? Say yes. He said, cathedral. He said, I don't have suit. 30 years of ministry, I don't have suit. 5 children, no one could go to school. So the son got him new suits when they got to Lagos. When this father and the Lord took the mic, the power, you will see a man who is anointed but covered. You see a man who is gifted but restricted. Power hit the place. The young boy stood up. He opened his mouth. Daddy, what is this? This has never happened in our ministry. People were carried home, drunk in the anointing. And this young man began to cry. He said, Daddy, I don't want you to go back to the hotel. You stay in my room. I want to talk. Daddy, what is going on? With this kind of anointing, the father and the Lord say, hey, my son, I don't understand. I've prayed and prayed and prayed. I don't know what God is up to. I've accepted my faith. But if it's for the anointing, I know he anointed me. If it's for the calling, I know I hear his voice. But I don't know what is happening. And both of them lay down. 1 a.m., the son woke up to go and pee. He saw that lying down between him and his father and the Lord was a tortoise. He screamed, Jesus! Daddy, stand up, stand up. Tortoise. The man woke up. What is that? He said, tortoise, where is it? And God made the scale to fall from his eyes. He remembered when he was a little boy in Delta, he used to follow the mother to a riverside. And the mother used to worship a tortoise. It will crawl out of the water. The mother will kneel down to it. When the mother was sick, about to die, she begged them to carry her. They carried the mother to the river. He followed the mother. The tortoise crawled out. The mother took his own hand and put on the tortoise. In their dialect said, I'm dying now. This is my son. He will continue from where I stop. Pastor got born again. Went to Bible school. Started ministry. Tortoise was following him. What is tortoise? Slow progress. Slow movement. The pastor stood up and began to cry. He knelt down before his son. He said, pray for me. The son said, what? He said, you are the one who God opened his eyes to see it. That is how it works. Pray for me. A son can deliver a father. I said, a son can deliver a father. And he laid hands and prayed, upon Mount Zion there shall be deliverance. Holiness, the house of Jacob shall possess their possession. He went back to Delta. 5 months later, 4 people gave him brand new cars. 5 months. 6 months after the 5 months, he became on television. He put all his children in school. Helpers began to come. 1 year, they moved to a new site. Crowd everywhere. Why? Upon Mount Zion. Get up on your feet. Get up.